Sky News Centre. This is Sky News with Steve Dixon.
Well, a very good evening. The top story at 6. After the terror, the fury. Protests have replaced gunfire and grenades on the streets of Mumbai today. The city's residents, previously paralysed by fear, blame their government for lapses in security that allowed a gang of militants to terrorise and kill. India's Home Minister has resigned and the government has held an emergency cross-party summit. But we have correspondents across Mumbai covering all the developments for you. At the Taj Hotel, scene of the terrorists' last stand, is our Asia correspondent Alex Crawford. The Café Leopold was the first site attacked. Our Foreign Affairs correspondent Lisa Holland is there. And at Bombay Hospital, Sky's Ashish Joshi. And Ashish, some tales of immense bravery emerging today.
Yes, and these tales will only add to people's frustration and anger that so many citizens in Mumbai were left defenseless and unprotected. Fewer than 15 men entered this city and held it at siege for more than 3.5 days. Questions need to be asked. A senior cabinet minister has resigned. The government is in crisis. It's 5 days now since the first attack, and now the tales of the survivors are being told. And as these tales are told, people will listen and people will be incredulous that there were so many acts of bravery and so much luck. And that's why there aren't as many dead as there could have been. But questions need to be asked of the government. But first, we hear from the survivors of the carnage in Mumbai. Baburao Gavne escaped death by just a few centimetres. He owes his life to his police-issue brass buckle. The 57-year-old officer was dispatched to Leopold's Cafe the night Mumbai came under attack.
I was driving to the scene and was shot just as my van turned into Colaba. The bullets hit my belt buckle. It saved my life. At that exact moment, there was a loud explosion and I tried to reverse the van. Then I was shot 3 times in my thigh and twice in my stomach. They shot 15 rounds at the van. I tried to call the police station to tell them the militants had weapons. We were armed with just sticks. There were others who'd been shot. A road sweeper needed immediate medical attention. I managed to get through to the police station and they rescued us.
What is the condition? What are the vitals?
Dr. Ashish Dilwari was on duty on the night of the carnage. He and his colleagues had to deal with the bloodshed with fear in their hearts.
Somebody told that terrorists are in the surrounding area, they are coming towards the hospital. Then we all were in panic. And somebody told that terrorists are moving around in the police van. One very moment a police van came to the hospital, then we all got panicked.
At the height of the siege, the Taj Hotel was stormed by India's elite special forces, the Black Cats. One of their commandos, Sunil Kumar, almost didn't make it out alive.
Things were bad. Everyone was scared. Nobody knew what was happening. Our commander assigned special tasks to get us through. We were just focused on the terrorists. I wasn't afraid, though. I've spent 9 years fighting militants in Kashmir. There's a big difference. Out there, it's 1 or 2 guys roaming around the forests. But here was a siege with hundreds of hostages. We had a guide with us, a hotel employee, a hostage himself, to lead us through the hotel. He was the one who was opening each room and stepping aside. On the 3rd floor, a door swung open and he was just gunned down. He wasn't wearing a bulletproof vest. I dragged him out of range of the shots, but as I did, I received 3 rounds to my back. The terrorists were well trained. The survivors could not tell us exactly what they were doing or how they were carrying out their operations. I couldn't see my attacker as I was dragging the guide away and had my back turned to him.
The wards of Mumbai's hospitals are filled with the victims of 3 nights of carnage. Some have miraculous stories of escape. They'll be walking away from these hospitals pretty soon, but others won't be so fortunate. The final chapter in the siege of Mumbai has not been written. It is only when the city's hospitals are empty of victims will the true price of the massacre be known.